Residents and city officials joined representatives of Kimball and Dual counties on Thursday to celebrate completion of the building renovation for the Kimball County Transit System. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, it's been several years in the making, but yesterday, residents in the southern Panhandle celebrated the completion of the Kimball County Transit System building renovation. Administrator Christy Warner says the newly updated building on the corner of Chestnut Street and Highway 30 comes as the transit service has become truly regional, with revenue tripling and ridership doubling as their service area now covers 6 counties throughout the southern half of the Panhandle. Warner even says with 4 vehicles at the Chapel location and the new Kimball terminal housing 5 vehicles and a bus, there's still room to grow.
We actually have room for 10 vehicles in here, so we could actually double in size. As far as office space, again, we could double in size in office space as we grow, and so we're very excited to see that happen. And again, the phones continue to ring. We continue to realize there's more need out there. We're constantly, even after the 3 years of growth, we're hearing people say, "We never heard of you. We didn't know this service was available."
Warner says the ridership has diversified and become more of what you would see in larger communities, ranging from toddlers needing to be taken to daycare and the elderly headed to the store, to disabled individuals heading to work and travelers wanting a ride to nearby accommodations. Well, the state fire marshal has been called out of Ogallala to investigate a fire that broke out in an unoccupied trailer home in Mitchell yesterday afternoon. Firefighters were called to a small trailer court at 2133 13th Street shortly before noon and called for mutual aid from Scottsbluff for what was said to be a fully involved structure. A neighbor told KNB News the trailer home had been vacant for years and had recently been used by squatters. Mitchell fire officials say the structure will be a total loss. Well, coming up after the break, we'll have your weekend weather forecast. KNB.TV News will be back right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
I'm Dennis Ernest, and we have a weekend of change ahead. Very pleasant evening this evening for our high school football games and on into the overnight hours. But we will see quite a change. Yesterday we were setting record high temperatures. We're coming in cooler than that today in the 80s. We're going to see a big change by Sunday. Nothing in the rain gauge. Again, just a ½ inch here in the month of September, and we're well below normal, nearly 6 inches below. And it's showing up on the drought monitor. You can see these red areas are what's called extreme conditions, and the next orangish color is a severe drought. So That's where we're at right now, and it is serious in terms of our moisture across the rim. Despite a strong cold front coming through this weekend, we're just not going to see much in the way of precip. There might be a few showers in a few areas, but it isn't going to amount to much, if anything. Anything would be welcome, especially in those fire areas to the west of us. Winds this evening, not bad at all for our high school football games. Let's take a look at Futurecast, see if we can stir up anything behind these clouds, but sure doesn't show any precip coming our way, does it? As everything remains pretty quiet. For Farmers' Day celebration in Kimball and elsewhere this weekend, not bad, although Sunday will be markedly cooler, as we'll eventually see when we get to our temperature outlook. But as you can see, Futurecast, maybe there's a little shower activity on Saturday night, but even that's probably overdone for Sunday, although hopefully we'll get some of that. Again, tomorrow, Saturday, we'll be back in the low 80s and 70s across the region. Futurecast says maybe a few showers across that northern tier of counties. We would love to have it, that's for sure. Tonight, generally clear, down around 53. Tomorrow, partly sunny, 83, but it will be quite windy at times. And as we look ahead, you see the marked change for Sunday and Monday. It's pretty slight chances of any precip. We'll warm back to pretty much seasonal temperatures for the rest of the week.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Some people think Allstate only protects your car. Here's the truth. Allstate can also protect your home or apartment, as well as your boat, motorcycle, RV, and snowmobile, and even your retirement and your life. Not many insurance companies can say that, but Allstate can.
Bundle and save with Allstate. In Gearing, call Allstate agent Michael Engelhop for a quote today at 308-436-2123.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
At TC and More in Scottsbluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC and More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. Embattled Democratic Senate nominee Chris Janicek made a campaign swing through the Panhandle over the weekend with a number of stops in the Scottsbluff and Gearing area. Janicek discussed a variety of topics during a lengthy interview at the K&B studios, kicking off his local appearances last Friday, and said he does not completely disagree with President Trump on a number of subjects, including the need for more reform on health care and immigration. On the latter subject, Janicek said Trump's goals regarding some of the impacts of illegal immigration need to be seriously addressed, but the lack of progress is directly due to the failure of the House and Senate.
We have got to stop the flow of drugs and sexual crimes into this country. And the way we do that is we do catch them at the border, or we do catch them when they're amongst us in our country, and deal with them, imprison them, send them back. But we also have immigrants that want to come to this country for a better life. And we need to start documenting them immediately and vetting them and getting them into the country where they're an economic asset.
Janicek says the reason he continued his campaign after a controversy over improper text messages is that as the party nominee, he has a duty to represent those who voted him in the primary. He says he owns the mistake he made and has issued apologies that have been accepted by those involved. Well, Unified Command reporting 35 new COVID-19 cases and 27 new recoveries during their Thursday afternoon update. The new cases include 17 in Box Butte County, 8 in Scottsbluff County, 7 in Dawes County, and 1 new case each in Cheyenne, Morrill, and Sheridan counties. The recoveries include 7 in Scottsbluff County, 6 in Box Butte, 5 in Dawes, 4 in Morrill, 3 in Sheridan, and 2 recoveries in Cheyenne County. Through Thursday evening, the Panhandle has seen 845 total cases, 743 recoveries, 9 deaths, leaving 93 active cases. Those active cases include 41 in Scottsbluff County, 28 in Box Butte County, 9 in Dawes, 6 in Sheridan, 4 in both Morrill and Cheyenne counties, and 1 lone case in Garden County. And students in the Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program at the University of Nebraska Medical Center now have additional tuition support available. The College of Nursing announced that the Helene Fold Health Trust has made a $650,000 gift commitment to help students as they prepare for nursing service. The gift establishes a permanently endowed fund at the University of Nebraska Foundation, and income from the fund will enable the College of Nursing to award annual scholarships to students enrolled in the Accelerated Nursing program. UNMC College of Nursing Dean Julianne Sebastian said the college is immensely grateful to the Helene Fold Health Trust Fund for the support. Well, straight ahead, Alex and Ribble will be in with your Friday 5. They'll have that in just 90 seconds.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
Certain things go together, like baseball and hot dogs, or peanut butter and jelly. Then there are things that certainly don't, like electricity and water. To help protect yourself when the two might meet, like basements, garages, kitchens, bathrooms, or even the outdoors, make sure to have protection through ground fault circuit interrupters, GFCIs. If you don't have GFCIs installed, contact a qualified electrician to install them for you. Always use caution when you're near electricity and water. Brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
This week is National Farm Safety and Health Week, and we're here to make sure you have all your bases covered.
That's right, we have all the bubble wrap tips and tricks to keep you safe year-round.
All right, first let's get suited up. Number 5, ATVs are a really handy way for farmers and ranchers to get around, but they must be utilized properly.
Never operate a four-wheeler or side-by-side while under the influence of alcohol, and maintain a safe speed.
And don't attempt stunts, and use caution when carrying passengers.
Number 4, we're on the brink of harvest season, which means that grain bin and auger safety is more important than ever.
Entering a grain bin after a portion of the grain has been removed can be very dangerous, so always use a harness and properly anchored lifeline when entering a grain bin, and always have a second person handy to watch over you while you're in the bin.
And with so many moving components, it's best to keep your distance from an auger while it's in use. Whether you're handling cattle, sheep, hogs, horses, or barn cats, it's always important to keep safety in mind.
The point of balance is a place on the animal near their right shoulder. When you stand in front of it, they should back up. When you stand behind it, they should move forward.
And remember the old adage, never approach a bull from the front, a horse from the back, or a fool from any direction.
Number 2, one of the best ways to learn is by doing, and teaching the next generation of agriculturalists is one of the best parts of this business.
However, there are a few things to keep in mind to keep your future farmers and ranchers safe.
A few recommendations include capping abandoned wells, placing unused dual tires flat on the ground, and locking grain bins in silos.
And most importantly, make sure you're well rested while working on the farm.
The list of things to do and get done can seem endless, but no job on the farm is more important than staying safe.
Being overly tired can make you too tired to pay attention to spot potential dangers.
Don't be in a hurry. Rushing a job is a shortcut to an accident.
Well, that'll do it for this safety edition of Friday 5, which is brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
Get you some bubble wrap, get some sleep, and have a great weekend.
This is Mike. Mike likes his car. Mike likes to save money. And Mike likes to breathe. So Mike fills up with E15 with 15% American ethanol. The clean octane in E15 gives Mike the performance he wants from his engine and the clean air he wants for his family. Better yet, E15 costs less at the pump. Higher octane, cleaner air, lower cost. E15 sure gives Mike a lot to like. Discover E15 with American ethanol.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Hi, I'm Michelle Perkins of RE/MAX Regency. After branching out, I've returned home to my roots, to the land from which I came and my family has held for 5 generations.
Michelle truly understands what home means and treats you like family as she guides you through the buying and selling process, bringing the latest pricing tools that are not currently being used in this area to sell your home at the highest price in the least amount of time, and to ensure that you do not overpay when buying.
So just give me a call, kick back, RE/MAX, and settle down.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
And finally tonight, Governor Pete Ricketts proclaimed tomorrow, Saturday, September 26th, as National Hunting and Fishing Day in Nebraska during a ceremony at the state capitol. The proclamation recognizes the contributions Nebraska's sportsmen and women make to the state's conservation efforts and economic well-being.
Hunting and fishing is a big part of our culture. It's a lot of who we are as Nebraskans, and a lot of Nebraskans get out to be able to take their kids. You know, moms and dads takes their kids to the blind or to the pond to be able to have that family together time, to be able to teach them the value of the great outdoors. And so it's something that we want to continue to pass on to the next generation.
Hunting and fishing have an annual economic impact of over $1 billion in Nebraska and support nearly 12,000 jobs in the state. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. We'll see you back here on Monday.